What is going on, guys? Sinister here, back with another video, and it's the time of year when we do our first NBA 2K video, and as always, for year number 3, we gotta do the rosters first. Pre-ordered it, got it early, we here at 11:30 a.m. Would have been here about an hour and a half earlier ago, but we gotta wait for this damn thing to download and install. But I don't care, let's get right into it. Got all the players here. We got MJ, Magic, MJ, Duncan. Look at Duncan sliding in there between MJ and LeBron and one Magic. But we're going to get into all the rosters like this. So first we got the Sixers. Joel Embiid comes out an 86. A lot of these stars you'll already know because they kind of released ratings throughout the last couple months, you know, individually, and Joel Embiid's was one of them. Markelle coming in at the 80. I don't agree with these. Both Markelle and Alonzo Ball have an 80 overall. And now while I don't disagree with the ratings, I think they both deserve 80s, honestly. Well, maybe 78, 79, but that gets to my point. The only other rookie to ever have a 80 or above overall, like on release, I'm not talking by the end of the game, I'm talking initial release. I'm pretty sure, like I'm about 90% positive John Wall is the only one to ever do it, and he had an 81 overall. No one else. Not LeBron, not Melo, not Wade, not none of them. You're telling me Markelle, Alonzo are the best rookies ever. I don't know. It's just, in 2K history, don't make sense, but it's whatever. That's not the point of this video. JJ Redick, obviously the addition of the one-year contract. Ben Simmons with the 79. Dario Saric, Robert Covington. So right now their lineup's in 80, 79, 79, 78, and 86. I guess that'd be the lineup. Robert Covington coming off the bench. Sean Holmes, Amir Johnson, I forgot they got him. TJ McConnell, Justin Anderson, Stauskas. Okafor dropped all the way to a 73, though. Looking like a bust right there. Well, I don't want to say quote-unquote bust, but not what he's supposed to be for sure. Every, you know, thing that, what is it? Oh, it's two-way contracts. So that's a new thing right there. Two-way contracts are available, and if you don't know what that is, basically allows players, it's a new thing this year, I'm pretty sure. It allows players to play both in the D-League and, sorry, the G-League now, and the NBA, and James Michael McAdoo would be one of them. I'm assuming that little 2 with the arrows is a two-way contract. So that's the Sixers. Let's try to speed this up a little bit. Giannis with a 91, Middleton and Parker got an 81, and Moreau got an 80. So Bucks looking pretty solid. Obviously, people are expecting them. I forgot Gary Payton, the second, was on this team. Obviously, his team is looking like it's promising, young age team, and already got Giannis, who's MVP candidate. Kobe challenged him to win the MVP this year, and he said he's going to do it, so we'll see. D-Wade, Levine, man, this team is bad. I'm really excited to see what happens with D-Wade this year. My guess, honestly, he's going to Cleveland. I don't see any other spot that he would go to. I think he'll finish his career in Miami, 100%, but you got to make a pit stop in Cleveland. You got to. And speaking of, we got LeBron, IT. So right now, this lineup is crazy. They got 2 starting lineups. You got Isaiah Thomas, probably J.R. Smith, I'm guessing, unless you incorporate Jay Crowder. I think their ideal lineup will be this, in all honesty. It'll be Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, LeBron James, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson. Coming off the bench, you got Derrick Rose, J.R. Smith, Richard Jefferson, Amon's going to get traded, but like, Derrick Rose getting a 78 is disrespectful as hell. You cannot tell me that I'm not the biggest Rose fan, but a 78, look at his box score from last year. I know box score's not everything, but you tell me Lonzo and Markelle, who have never played a minute in the NBA, are rated above Derrick Rose. By mid-season, he'll be up to about an 83-84. You heard it here first, guaranteed. Kyrie Irving got the 90 overall. Look at him in that green and white. As a person from Cleveland and a Cavaliers fan, although not my favorite team, let that be noted, man, that hurt. But that's going to come back to bite you in the ass, young blood. Gordon Hayward with an 88, Al Horford 83. Smart, Morris, Tatum got the 77, Jaylen Brown to 76. Celtics looking solid. That bench is a little weak, though. You got the nice starting lineup. I guess Marcus Smart will be coming off the bench. Probably Jaylen Brown. And then, well, you got Aaron Baines as your backup big. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say their bench is weak. That's not the right word, but it got a lot weaker from last year, that's for sure. Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan remain here, but here's the new lineup. We got Gallo coming over from Denver. Kind of sad to see him go, but man, those injuries, he needed to. Lou Williams, Austin Rivers. This lineup's, I'm actually a fan of this lineup. You got a defensive star and Patrick Beverley. Another person got challenged. I'm pretty sure, no, it wasn't Patrick Beverley. Patrick Beverley wanted Kobe to give him a challenge, but I don't think he gave him one yet. So you got Beverley, you got a scoring monster in Lou Williams, 3-point machine. Gallo, who, if he's healthy, could be a top 10 small forward. I mean, he is a top 7 small forward. He's healthy. He could be top 6, 5. I don't know. I'd have to like look at a list of small forwards, but like he can be good if he's not hurt. Problem is he's always hurt. We're gonna speed this up more. I'm gonna stop talking about players and kind of just go through the rosters more because this is dragging on. Memphis. Oh my God, that's bad. I think it's time to trade Marc Gasol now while you got value for him. I'd say Mike Conley too, but you just gave him that contract, so Hawks looking like some cheeks. They don't even got a player with an 80 overall. Miami Heat, not looking like some cheeks, however. Nothing new here. It's literally the same team except for Olynyk. He looks a lot different. No, he doesn't. He looks the same person. He looked different at first. Hornets. Hornets look the same except they got Dwight Howard. That's about it. Really the only difference there. And obviously Malik Monk through the draft. Michael Carter-Williams down to a 71. That's disappointing considering he was Rookie of the Year. Big fan of Rudy Gobert. But this Jazz squad looks a lot different. Obviously the addition of Rubio. They got Joe Ingles back. Rodney Hood, Derek Favors, Joe Johnson. Obviously, no Gordon Hayward. Jakar Sampson, another two-way contract right there. Oh, and two. Get Jack Cooley as well. Kings here, we got George Hill, Zach Randolph, if he ever does play. I think he took a plea deal on that marijuana charge. And the last thing I heard, De'Aaron Fox. I honestly think Rookie of the Year. This dude, well, no, just because George Hill's there. If he wasn't and he was going to get most of the minutes, yeah, but De'Aaron Fox, man, I love watching him play. He is so fast and great on the defensive end. He just got a knack for picking the ball. Not the best shooter, not at all, but that can come with the game, obviously. But man, I just love watching him play. And I love his interviews, too. He seems like such a humble guy, just good head on his shoulders, man. De'Aaron Fox, I really like him. Now, this is someone I'm interested to see this season. Michael Beasley. I think he's going to go off. If you look at his box score and look at his interview when he was saying that he's one of the most unstoppable scorers, honestly, he's got a point. Because every time the ball's in his hands, it's practically scored. The reason we'll take a look at his careers real quick. The reason his career's numbers are so low is, look at his minutes. 9, 12, 8, 7, 10, 11, 19. Aside from his his first time in Miami, he hadn't played at all. Look at the points he was putting up in Miami. Or sorry, that was points I was looking at. Let's look at the minutes now, which would be... Where are the minutes at? Oh, over here. 16, 18. A little more realistic there. But the points, what I was saying is, I mean, he almost averaged 20 one year. Along with almost 6 rebounds. I mean, he's got a crazy scoring percentage. It's just teams don't use him. It's Michael Beasley. He's kind of been known as just that guy. And I don't know why. I've always liked him. I've always liked his game. He's not like a crazy star, but man, he can score. Here we go. Everyone wanted to see it. Lonzo Ball. I am ready for Lonzo Ball. I'm a fan of him. Honestly, couldn't stand him. Not that I couldn't stand him. I just couldn't stand his father like everybody else. But LeVar's growing on me. When you really watch LeVar's like real interviews and not, I could beat Michael one-on-one, I could beat JJ. That's not how we really think. You really think, do you guys honestly think that LeVar Ball believes he can beat Michael Jordan? Hell no. Nobody, well, I mean, people probably believe that, but not LeVar Ball. But look what it got him. He's a household name, one of the biggest celebrities in 2017, and his kids are made. His kids are set now. He did it a weird way, but he did it his way. I did it my way. Shout out to Sinatra. I don't want to get copyright there. But, yeah, he did it his way, and it worked, so I can't hate on him, and he's a great father, man. Watching him with his kids, he really is, and he's an even better husband to his wife, man. Going through rehab, I watched one episode, and he just works with her and works with her and works with her. He's a great father, great dad, great father, same thing. But, yeah, I can't hate on the guy anymore. This is the team I'm so excited to play for. My favorite team right here. Y'all heard it here first. I'm biased, and I know that. I don't give a shit. I say it every year. Watch the Nuggets. I think they can get a top 4 spot in the... They can. They have the potential to get a top 4 spot. Will they? Probably not, but they can. Best front court in the NBA. Paul Millsap, Nikola Jokic, two of the best... We got the best passing big man. Triple-double machine at any given night as a center. And you got arguably the 3rd best passer, best big man passer, and you got probably the 4th best big man passer. The only person you're really missing here is DeMarcus Cousins, and then you got like all the best big man passers in the NBA on your team. Between Jokic, Millsap, and Plumlee. And anything that Millsap or that Jokic gives up on the defensive end, Millsap picks up for. They're made for each other. They are made to play together. You add in Gary Harris, who's going to be getting feeds from the cut and just he already shot 50-40 last year, I'm pretty sure. Wilson Chandler's getting the starting role now instead of Gallo, so we'll see more consistency at the small forward. Kenneth Faried coming off the bench. Mr. Energizer Bunny, Mr. Hustle off the bench. Jamal Murray in year 2. Will Barton still coming off the bench. Mason Plumlee. I'm so excited for the Nuggets, man. Whew, I cannot wait. Tyler Lydon, I haven't seen much of him and didn't even really know him coming out of college, so we'll see what that brings with us. Malik Beasley getting a boost. Where's Trey Lyles getting some increases there? Juan Hernan Gomez getting a little bit. I'm loving it. Cannot wait. Pacers, big fan of Miles Turner. Cannot wait to see him play this season, especially since you look at this team and realize that it's going to come down to him. This is another team I'm actually excited to see. Rondo with these two. Ooh, baby. That's going to be exciting. I don't even care if they win no games. And then you add a defensive mind. My guess is Tony Allen's going to be at the small forward, even though that's a really small forward for today's game, even though it is small ball. I think he's going to be there. It'll be Rondo, Drew, Tony Allen, and then Cousins and Davis. It'll literally be Rondo running the point, trying to feed the post. If they're not there, find Drew an open shot, set some picks, and use Tony Allen as a defensive on the wings. It's really going to be a simple thing, but when you got honestly, the best 2 big men in the NBA on your team, that's all you got to do. I mean, this Pistons team is interesting now. Adding Avery Bradley, who obviously brings defense, but brings offense, which we all know the Pistons do not have. They added it when they drafted Luke Kennard, but he's a rookie. So, kind of interesting. I don't think it's going to really work out that much. I kind of feeling that Drummond might be traded at the year's end before. Probably to Cleveland. I don't know. Could be a guess. Probably not. But I think it'd be interesting to see him there. DeRozan, Lowry, Valanciunas, Ibaka, literally the same team aside from CJ Miles switching up for Damari Carroll, which we'll probably see in a little bit with the Nets. Or did we already pass that? Yeah, I think we did. Wow. That's just so weird to see. Chris Paul and James Harden. I don't know how it's going to work out. It'll work out. I know it will. I just don't know how. It'll be interesting, but everyone kind of knows that it will. Ginobili, this is the lowest I've ever seen his overall, I think, but I mean, he's 40 years old, so what are the Spurs doing? They got Kawhi. Aldridge's got to go. I just don't know where he's going to go. Didn't Pau Gasol reconstruct his contract? I don't know. Oh, I forgot they ended up signing Rudy Gay. I know they were looking at it. I just remember seeing an interview of Skip Bayless, like, not wanting it, and I just assumed that he never got signed, but apparently he did, and that just slipped over my head, because I, like, kept up with free agency big time. Booker got an 85 and Bledsoe got an 84. Where's the rookies at? Josh Jackson with a 78. Marquise Chris 76. Look out for this guy. This dude's going to be an animal. Calling it right now. Dragon Bender 72. So that's another rumored guy that might go to Cleveland. Well, was rumored. That was the Kyrie trade, but obviously that was already done. The Thunder, man, a lot different. Actually, not really. It's just Paul George. You got Westbrook and obviously someone else to score now. You still got Ernest Cantor and Steven Adams. Robertson came back, picked up Patrick Patterson as well, and that's it. Same team other than Patterson and George, essentially. Gorgie James, wow. Everyone wanted to see this team too. Jeff Teague, Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, Taj Gibson, and Karl Anthony Towns coming off the bench. Jamal Crawford. So you got 3 or 4 times 6 Man of the Year award winner on your team coming off the bench as your 6th man. This team is set up for success. But will they click? Who knows? But definitely set up. I kind of look for one of these two to get traded. They got a good backcourt, but I think McCollum is best suited as a point guard rather than a shooting guard. So honestly, I look for them to keep him and trade Lillard to somewhere else. Other than those two and Nurkic, though, you got nobody on this team. Well, I don't want to say nobody. Big fan of Zach Collins, but he is a rookie again. But, man, that guy is a fiend on defense. Fiend. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go. 96, 94, 90, 88. So 3 90s. Clay got a 90, just squeezed in there. Draymond Green went at 88. Iguodala got the 79. Zaza, a cheap shot with a 76. JaVale with a 76 as well. Wow. Jordan Bell, steal the draft. Still don't know how the hell he fell to the Warriors, but it's whatever. It just seems like that's how the NBA goes nowadays. John Wall, Bradley. Ooh, Otto Porter got the 80. This is a good lineup, too. I think the Wizards can gonna shock some people this year. But that is it, guys. That is the roster. We're going to go into historics and stuff like that later, but I'm pretty sure I went through everybody. Take a look at the Nets, because I just don't remember going over them. I was probably talking, but I just kind of want to see real quick for my own interest. Yeah, it's as bad as I thought. Okay. Never mind. Wow. Wow. Okay, but yeah, that's going to wrap up the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe for more videos like this and a lot more 2K videos to come. We're going to be busting them out constantly this year. I took big breaks the last 2 years, but this channel is going to go up. We're going to be busting out like 4 videos a day, at least for a while, like attempt to. So be on the lookout. I already said the subscribe like bullshit. You don't got to hear it again. Peace.